Set your coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the best. What we do, what we know. So let's go. Y'all deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I got it in. So now we'll get up into a little bit of these bowl games, man. We get to talking about these bowl games. Let's get it. Let's get these bowl games lined up. Let's get to looking at them because it's about to be going down. I don't even know if they got the first round. I don't know. That looks like the first round of the playoffs. And I already kind of went through the first round of the playoffs, right? I don't want that. I want to look at the actual the lineup for next week because we got games starting Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Tomorrow. We got a game going on tomorrow. That's Troy versus I said shout out to South Carolina State for being Prairie View A&M. They got them. Shout out to them HBCU SWAC football. Cricket Bowl winners, you know what I'm saying? That's huge, man. Cricket Celebration Bowl. That's huge. The Celebration Bowl, bro. That's huge. Don't care nobody say yeah, that's big in the HBCU culture. The Celebration Bowl is. That was a good game. Two opponents that I think they both deserve that tremendously. They both worked hard. Both 10-win teams this year in the SWAC. Just great, man. Love it. And they don't got the resources that other teams got too. So that's what's up. You know. The Salute to Veterans Bowl is going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, December 16th. And that's going to be Troy versus Jacksonville State. That's going to take and I think in that game, right? Because Jacksonville State, if I'm not mistaken, they just played in their conference game, Conference USA Championship game, and they lost to Kennesaw State. I think that should be a really good game. So y'all do not want to miss that one. They both 8-5, both two good teams, and I think I want to go for Charles Kelly. Charles Kelly being a head coach over there at Jacksonville State University. Troy. They also, I think their coach leaving from Troy. I can't remember if he was leaving or not, but because coaches is going everywhere. But Troy's a good team. But I think Jacksonville State gets that dub though, man. Troy is the favorite. They are by, you know what I'm saying? They are the favorite, but not by much. Only a 1.5 favorite in that game. Jacksonville State, I think they win that one, man. I think on the money line, Troy's a favorite, but I think Jacksonville State get that. I think that's a good. I think you might be good with a little bit of paper there, man, because I think they get that. I'm just saying. I think they get that, man. I really do. I think they get that. I think they're hungry to win. And those teams, and it matters to those teams. It matters to them. They play. They don't sit. They're not soft. They don't sit in bowl games. They play their bowl games. Let's get that right. And then we got Wednesday. We got Old Dominion playing South Florida. They both are 9-3. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to get good football games. We're going to get some good football games. I think this is the Cure Bowl. Old Dominion, I think, coming from the Sun Belt. And then you got South Florida, of course, coming from the American Athletic, you know what I'm saying, conference. And look, they're favorites. That's no secret. USF is going to be the favorite in this game. However, they have lost games, not being on their A game. I don't know if there's quarterbacks, if Brown is going to play in this game. I don't know if their quarterback is going to play in this game. It's going to be important for him to play in this game, but I don't even know if he's playing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Now, there's nothing to tell me he wasn't. I hope that he does. But I don't know why I feel like Old Dominion can win this game. South Florida has not been consistent. If South Florida come out here and play like South Florida that beat Florida, the Gators, they can win this game. But they have not been consistent. This team is a lot better than their record. I will say that. South Florida is an underachieved team. They really are. Because the talent that they have should have won American Athletic. I know they were better. I think they were better than Memphis. They're more talented than Memphis. They were not better than Memphis when they played, but they're more talented than Memphis. They're the most talented team in the American Athletic Conference. That's without a doubt. They are. Old Dominion can give them problems. Very well coached team. And the way that Old Dominion comes out and plays ball, they can hit them with a variety of things. Now, South Florida can out-talent Old Dominion, but I don't know if Old Dominion's going to be up for that task. And to tell you the truth, I got to go with South Florida because they got more talent. But Old Dominion could absolutely get them. But I think I'm going to roll with the talent in this game, though. I am, y'all. I'm going to roll with them in the talent. So, Louisiana playing Delaware. Raging Cajuns playing Delaware in a 68 Ventures Bowl. No, that may not matter to a lot of y'all, but to me, once again, it does, right? Bowl games. I like bowls. I like them. Like watching them, you get a lot of good games. And I think these games are going to be good. Very well matched up matchups. Now, I know a lot of people, it fixes your college football fix, but it also gives you a chance to look at these other teams, man, to look at other conferences that play G5, you know what I'm saying, to get into these teams a little bit. I follow them all through the season, right? So I know that Delaware has an outstanding running game. They decently balanced, but so ain't Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Now, they have let some games get away from them that Raging Cajuns had, and that's why I know this is a good matchup for both of these teams. They really are. They really are. The Raging Cajuns defense is better than Delaware's defense, and I think that's why they're the favorites in this game. So, in the Ventures Bowl. So, with that being said, Delaware does have that offense. Don't know if their defense is going to be able to keep up, but I know the Raging Cajuns get a couple of stops in this game. They can win this game, and that's why I'm going with Louisiana in that. Because they got the D. They got the D. They definitely do. Their defense is just a little bit better than theirs. A little bit better. A little bit. All right. At least that's from what I like, what I see, right? That's from what I see, what I like, my preference. You might say something else. You might like the Louisiana's offense a little bit more better than Delaware's. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. Now, Missouri State taking on Arkansas State. I thought that Missouri State played well in some of their games, especially the ones that they won. Inconsistent team, right? I think they new. They're in the Xbox Bowl, but ain't they new to that conference? I think Missouri State. I can't remember. Anyway, they got Arkansas State. They're playing Arkansas State, and Arkansas State absolutely plays ball. But look, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to roll with Missouri State in this one. I think this is a pick'em. This is for sure a pick'em game. Thursday, and coming on Thursday night. And I'm going with Missouri, man. I think Missouri gets that, dog. I'm rolling with them. Friday. And now Friday, 11 a.m., dog. Got a game. The Myrtle Beach Bowl. Western Michigan. Kennesaw State. I tell you what. I think the MAC is going to put on, yo. The MAC is about to put on. Kennesaw State, shout out to Kennesaw State, man. Shout out to Coach Jerry Mack, 3-time MEAC champion. Shout out to him, HBCU coach, doing this thing. So naturally, when I see the black coach doing good. I wanna be like, I'm going for the black coach. He doing good. You know what I'm saying? The black coach doing good. I want to go for the black coach, right? Especially coming from the MEAC, 3-time champion, first Myrtle Beach, got first year in the Conference USA, wins the whole thing, beats a very good head coach that comes from a tremendous tree, Nick Saban's tree, and Charles Kelly. And then now you in the Myrtle Beach Bowl, about to play Western Michigan. But y'all just ran into some dogs in Western Michigan, dog. I'm going for Western Michigan in the game. But look, I want to go for Jerry Mack. Kennesaw State, surprise me. But Western Michigan, yeah, they got. Boy, wait till y'all see them play. I hope y'all watch that game. It's at 11 a.m. on Friday, December 19th. Check it out, man. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, straight up. Memphis playing NC State. Now, Memphis, they inconsistent. Everything. Like, I don't even, they're 8-4. They finished off 8-4. They were the favorites to win the American Athletic at one point in time. Crazy, but the ACC has been inconsistent too. CJ Bailey, are you going to play or are you going to lead the team? Are you going to lead the Wolfpack in this game at the Gasparilla Bowl? Or are you going to do it? It's called the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. That's what this bowl is called. But are you going to lead your team? If Bailey comes out there leading the team, no doubt I'm going with NC State. I'm rolling with NC State. I hope that he plays. But if not, like I said, I know this game means something to Memphis. So, you know what I mean? Memphis could pull it off. I don't think that, but we'll see what happens with Memphis. I think North Carolina State, is I don't think they underachieved this year, but maybe by 2 games. But 7-5, I think that's a decent record for them. But look, I think they're going to beat Memphis. They got the ability to put Memphis all the way in the ground, go above and beyond. From what I've seen Memphis play against and how they played throughout this year, NC State being able to attack them deep, they had problems with that. Pass interferences, couldn't keep up with receivers, getting burnt, letting up things, the run game, leaning on them. There's a lot that they could do to Memphis. Memphis quarterback he's just very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. You get the pressure on them. They stop Memphis's run, and they make Memphis one-dimensional, which NC State can very well do. It's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. Quick wrap-up for NC State, man. I'm going with them for sure, man. Now we get into the playoff game. Y'all already know, but I told y'all that the first round of the playoff game is going to be on Friday, right? That's the first round is on Friday at 8 p.m. And then we get to see Alabama, Oklahoma rematch, right? I think the same outcomes happen again. It's just the same thing. Oklahoma is just too much for them. They're too much. That defense is too much. John Terry, I think it's his time to come out and show exactly what he got going on. Yo, it's like it's all or nothing, and I think he know that. But Alabama, they haven't been able to run the ball. Don't know if you could depend on Ryan Williams. Y'all defense is like, you don't know what's up with that. I just think y'all are a year early for what's really going on. I think that I want to give a lot of credit to Kellen DeBoer and the staff at Alabama. I really do. Because and the reason why I'm doing that is because, like I talked about the Alabama fans earlier, and fans in college football, period, not just Alabama fans, not I talked about a lot of fans in college football. I want to talk, like, Alabama is doing more than what that team is expected to do this year. Getting 10 wins out of that team that they got this year, not knowing exactly who Ty Simpson was coming in, not being able to run the ball, heavily dependent on Bernard for his gameplay. And Oklahoma knows that. if Alabama is going to win this game, they're going to need the help of Ryan Williams and Jam Miller to win this game. They're going to need those guys, those two guys I just named. Bernard cannot beat Oklahoma by himself. That is not going to happen against Brett Venables. So get that out your mind. So that's why I'm going with Oklahoma. Period, point blank. I do not care. I'm going Oklahoma in that game to win that game. Then Saturday, we got Miami at Texas A&M. Miami should have been one of these teams that was talked about bit in the college football playoff. They always have since earlier this year. Miami just don't. And I told y'all that my mind can change. And when I showed y'all my bracket, and I did my bracket, that my mind could possibly change within my bracket, right? That's what I said. But since we is going through the bracket, like when I get the bracket pulled up again, how about we just get my bracket pulled up? So give me a second here, and I'll get my bracket pulled up. Let's see if my mind has changed since the last time we have actually kicked it. Let's see if my mind has changed, right? Don't think it really has, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take my name down so y'all can see it this time, because I think some games have changed in my mind, and I'm gonna explain it. I'll explain it. I'll explain it. But some things have changed, right? Banners. How do I get that thing down, man? I can't get it down. All right. All right. Got it down. So yeah, but I'm gonna get it pulled up real quick. Get this thing pulled up. Hopefully, y'all be able to still hear me. You won't be able to see me, but you'll definitely be able to still hear me, right? Dang, it's a good. All right. Pop up. It's because I gotta take that off first. All right. Cool. All right. So let me get this popping up. All right. So hopefully y'all be able to still hear me. But you won't see me though. So let me go ahead and get this. Let me get this. Mic setting. Yes. All right. Get this pulled up, man. Work with me, y'all. I'm in the middle of it. Hold up. Give me a second. Let me get it pulled up. All right. I always give it up, man. That's it for the wrap up for the week. Football talk, college football, bowl games, and everything, man. Y'all know how I always give it up, man. I always tell y'all, pray for yourself, pray for each other, pray for me. I'm always praying for y'all. Peace.